AITAH for telling my husband I don't finish when we are intimate. I 24F have been married to my husband 27 meters for 3 years and together with him for 6. I have always faked it, if you understand what I mean, and I have always had an issue finishing. He's amazing at what he does, and honestly, I wish I could have the big O with him. A couple of weeks ago, we were watching a podcast on YouTube and the topic of women faking when they finish came up. My husband and I were on the couch when he chuckled and said, "I'm glad you don't fake yours." I didn't respond because I didn't know if I should have. That's when he looked at me and asked me if I did. I stayed quiet for a little before I nodded and muttered out a small yes. I could tell something in him shifted. He wasn't angry, more like he was sad. He immediately started asking me if he was doing something wrong, if he needed to do more, if I wasn't attracted to him, etc. I stopped him and I reassured him that he's awesome. Everything he does feels amazing, but I just can't finish. It doesn't have nothing to do with his performance. Later we went to bed and I wasn't a little surprised when he didn't initiate anything. I can't imagine how he was feeling in that moment. However, he hasn't initiated anything intimate, and even when I try to, he asks why if I'm not enjoying it, and I continue to reassure him I enjoy it. I'm just not finishing. It's been frustrating because now I feel like the biggest asshole ever. I wish I just lied and said I never faked. I talked to some of my close friends and they've all come back to the conclusion that I should have just lied. I feel like that's wrong though, because why lie to him when he wanted to know? I feel horrible because I love him. He's amazing in bed. He's an amazing man, and now I feel like he's being distant. He's my entire world and I feel like he's overreacting, but I need to know if telling him that makes me an asshole. I don't know what to do. Edit. It's now almost 4 in the morning where I live and we've been up all night talking. He's read literally every comment and so have I. We both agree with the harsh words and the kind words. I let him read over everything I said, everything I responded to, and a lot of what you guys had to say. He's still sad, but he's not angry. He has been asking me how I feel about it, and I feel like the biggest asshole on earth. I lied about finishing for 6 years. I was 18 when we got together and he was my first. I told him exactly what I've been telling some commenters in my post. Everything he does feels amazing. Really good. I always get close but I never finish, and I was embarrassed to say anything to him. Every time we're intimate, I want to be. I don't think it's a chore. It is horrible to lie about something like this, and I've apologized more times than I can count, and I am going to continue to do so. To add some context to this whole thing, I was sod when I was younger. I kind of explained it in the comments, but my therapist did tell me she believes that is probably why I am having this issue. I won't go into detail, but he's spoken to him about what happened to me when I was younger and he knows. We're going to work through this, and I asked him if he still wants to be intimate. He told me that he wouldn't know how to feel knowing that I wouldn't finish. But he wanted to, because sex isn't about just feeling good and lust, it is about love. I don't know what I'd do without him, but we're going to navigate through it, and I really do appreciate the comments. The bad and the good. Thank you.